They dance zanku, we play a zonto. They dance a zonto, we give them shaku. The people feel am. They are moving to the world. They dance zanku, we play a zonto. They dance a zonto, we give them shaku. The people feel am. They are moving to the
world. D-O to the U to the T-U-N and Olamide Pepe Nazi and call that energy. Get Afrobeat to the world, and we say Niger to the world. Super Eagles of Nigerian players are currently, in camp and getting set for the 2026 FIFA World Cup qualifiers. Remember, Nigeria will be playing 2 games in the space of 3 days. And we're getting updates from the media officer of the team, Babafemi Raji, getting us interviews from some of the players, the likes of Jamilu Collins, Sadiq Umar, Kenneth Omero, the early birds in the team. Check the time right now. It is a 9:01, now it is a 9:02 from the Remedy Radio Dial Solutions 939 FM. My name is OLADAPO Kunubi. You're welcome to Kickoff Sports Show. It is the first half of AM Updates. Sometimes you don't have to depend on Carlo Alcaraz. Maybe this man has gassed out for the year 2023. Defeats back-to-back for this man. Things are not looking right for him. But we also look at updates talking about Emma Raducanu also on the show this morning. We look at updates coming from the world of NBA as well. Same as how national teams are getting set for different games are coming for their teams, for the national teams as well. We're getting updates about Luis Suarez, who will very soon be teaming up with Lionel Messi in Inter Miami. But these 2 players will be facing each other in a national team assignment. I'm talking about Argentina and Uruguay. Remember, a lot of matches are going down tomorrow. Although the Algerian League is still on, same as games going down in Colombia, Ecuador. But hey, let's go straight. Look at tennis this morning. Now, considering all that he has accomplished over the past 2 years, winning 2 Grand Slam titles and finishing last season as number 1, Carlo Alcaraz, no doubt, belongs among the world's elite. Still, this couldn't have been the debut that the 20-year-old from Spain was hoping for at the season-ending event for the year's top 8 players. After missing the ATP finals last year because of an abdominal injury, Alcaraz was defeated in the opening match of this season's competition by 2-time champion Alexander Zverev 6-7, 6-3, 6-4. Not a good one. I almost told Favor yesterday that Aquarius looks like someone that was going to lose that game, yesterday. But let's look at other results from the red group of the ATP final. Dani Medvedev edged Andrew Rublev 6-4, 6-2. In the doubles of the ATP finals, Neo Skupski teamed up with Wesley Kohlhoff to defeat Rii Hijakata and Jesse Kobler. While Rajiv Ram and Joe Salisbury defeated Matthew MD and Rohan Bopana 6-3, 6-4. But looking at games scheduled for today, we've got Stefanos Tsitsipas against Olga Noskov-Rune, while Novak Djokovic, world number one till the year 2024, will be up against Jannik Sinner. That's in the green group. And looking at the doubles for the green group today, we have Andre Molteni teaming up with Maximo Gonzalez to battle Edward Roger Vesselin and Santiago Gonzalez. At the second doubles going down today, Ivan Dodig will team up with Austin Krajicek against Marcel Gronolas and Harosio Ceballos. Moving away from that this morning, and let's check more updates. Well, let's talk about Emma Raducanu this morning because she withdrew from a December exhibition in China as she continues to recover from surgery. She made the confirmation yesterday. The Britain has not played since April after undergoing operations on her wrist and ankle and has dropped to 289 in the rankings. Okay. Having initially hoped to return to the WTA tour, and Raducanu then set her sight on the exhibition Macau Tennis Masters events from December 2 to 3, but she's out. Now, the Lawn Tennis Association has removed a member of its council from his position after I said Adolf Hitler would have been proud of Israel Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu. Washim Haq, who was appointed as to the LTA Council in March 21 to help promote diversity and inclusion within the sport, has been asked after claiming in a social media post since deleted over the weekend that Adolf Hitler would be proud of Benjamin Netanyahu amid the ongoing military action in Gaza. Okay, now moving away from tennis, let us talk NBA this morning with results coming from the world of basketball. Talking about Milwaukee Bucks, Jai Crowder, who suffered a left adductor and abdominal tear that will sideline him for approximately 2 months. That is another one that is going to be like a headache for the team. That's according to updates we also got yesterday. Crowder left Saturday's game against the Magic with what the team initially called a groin strain. He flew to Philadelphia to be further evaluated by Dr. Bill Myers, who specializes in core injuries. Crowder is scheduled to undergo surgery today. Now, moving away from that, let's look at results of games that are coming from the NBA in the wee hours of today. Boston Celtics defeated New York Knicks 114 to 98 points as Washington Wizards defeated Toronto Raptors 107 to 111 points. It was Toronto Raptors beating Washington Wizards 111 to 107 points, while Milwaukee Bucks defeated Chicago Bulls 118 to 109 points. Cleveland Cavaliers fell to Sacramento Kings 120 to 32 points. Games are going down tomorrow. A lot of matches starting 1 a.m. Charlotte Hornets will be up against Miami Heat. Detroit Pistons taking on Atlanta Hawks. Same 1 o'clock. Same time we have Philadelphia 76ers taking on Indiana Pacers. Our Brooklyn Nets will be up against Orlando Magic 30 minutes after. At the same time, San Antonio Spurs will be battling Oklahoma City Thunders. And by 2 a.m., Dallas Mavericks will take on New Orleans Pelicans as Utah Jazz will be up against the Portland Trail Blazers. LA Clippers by 4 o'clock will take on Denver Nuggets as Golden State Warriors, same 4 o'clock, will battle Minnesota Timberwolves. And 30 minutes later, LA Lakers will be up at home against Memphis Grizzlies. Moving away from that, let's go straight to football this morning. It is more about the Super Eagles of Nigeria. Nigeriano they carry last. Yes, there is a little change in the squad of Joseph Osorio.
Solutions 93.9 FM.
Oh, no, no. Would I know? From the east to the west, now we dey carry first. From the north to the south, go reach the south south. You go see say we get mouth, cause we know they carry last. Naija know they carry last. We dey ball, we dey ball, we dey ball like Okocha or Aziza to Shola, Agba Bola, and we fit carry shoulder, cause we know they carry last. Oh no no, we no fit carry last. So raise your hand wherever you are, 2 fingers for me if you love Naija. We going higher till we reach that top. One thing is sure, Naija know they carry last.
Okay, Naija know they carry last. But well, let's talk about the Nigeria Super Eagles team this morning. One, major change happened last night in the Super Eagles squad, and it is about a Nigeria Premier Football League goalkeeper who has been invited into the senior national team of Nigeria, and that is the Bendel Insurance goalkeeper Amas Obaso here. Now, Bendel Insurance goalkeeper Amas Obaso here will take the place of Maduka Okoye in Super Eagles squad for the 2026 FIFA World Cup qualifiers against Lesotho and Zimbabwe. Okoye pulled out of the games against the Lucania of Warriors on Monday. The Super Eagles technical crew moved quickly by drafting in Obaso here to take his place. The 23-year-old is currently rated as one of the best goalkeepers in the Nigeria Premier Football League. That's the reason we keep saying Naija. No, they carry last. The shot stopper was pivotal to Bendel Insurance's Federations Cup success last season. Obaso here also caught eye after saving 2 sports kicks in the Benin Arsenal's CAF Confederation Cup win against ASO Chiefs of Algeria in August. Is expected to arrive the Super Eagles 4-point hotel today. Now let's talk about players who are also gearing up to get a starting shot in the Super Eagles squad, most especially with Victor Osimhen, who has been left out of the team due to injury. Remember, Samuel Chukwueze, Wilfred Ndidi, all those players will not be available. Is none other than Umar Sadiq. Well, Umar Sadiq said that there is no unhealthy rivalry among Super Eagles strikers in the team. The rest will say that forward will battle for a starting shirt with Terry Murphy, Taiwo Awoniyi, and Victor Boniface. Well, remember, Osimhen will miss the qualifiers due to injury. Well, Sadiq, who alongside Kenneth Omeru and Jamili Collins, were the early arrivals into the Super Eagles camp, came out to say that the players are always ready and it is about fighting for the green and white shirt on the pitch.
Whenever we come here, we are always motivated. We want to play for the country, and I think when the other boys come, we'll all be ready. We are always happy to represent the country, whether you start or you have some minutes or you are on the bench. We're always ready to represent the country. Supporting us, and I hope in these 2 games we'll come out with a good result.
Okay, well, remember the Super Eagles camp opened yesterday for the forwards. We have Kelechi Iheanacho, Sadiq Umar, Moses Simon, Ademola Lookman, Nathan Tella was making his debut, Victor Boniface, Taiwo Awoniyi, Terry Murphy in that position. But remember, Nigeria is taking on Lesotho the next 2 days at the Godswill Akpabio Stadium in Uyo. Then travel to the Amahoro Stadium, Kigali, Rwanda to face Zimbabwe. Check the time right now. It is 9:15. We'll go on the break, and when we come back, we'll look at more football stories on the show. It's the Kiko Sports Show on your Remedy Radio dial, Solutions 939 FM. Remember, you can watch us live via Facebook, YouTube, Solutions 939 FM. Type and click watch. Remember to click the like, share, and subscribe buttons. And you can also download our app via Google Play Store. Type Solutions 939 FM on your Google Play Store app and download the app. You can listen on the go, check updates, check news, stories, pictures, and more content.
Your comfort is important. If you're looking for quality, classy, comfortable, and imported furniture, Johnson A. Nigeria Enterprise is a place for you. At Johnson A. Nigeria Enterprise, we've got a wide range of top-notch imported furniture for you at affordable prices. Name it: sofas, royal marble dining sets, executive furnitures of all kinds, banquet furniture, bed and dressing mirror, kitchen cabinet, and lots more. Our intention is to make you feel comfortable always by providing quality furniture, whether at home, office, hotel, lounge and bar, and so on. Hurry now. Contact us today at Johnson A. Nigeria Enterprise, shop number AA 80-20, Railway Shopping Complex, Aleshiloye Market, and shop 8A-11, Railway Shopping Line, by Alalubosa Junction, Iyaganku Railway Crossing, Ibadan. Call 0802-303-0550 or 0706-225-2649. Johnson A. Nigeria Enterprise, home of quality furniture made for you.
Santa Claus is now right here at Solutions 93.9 FM, kids, and you can have a fantastic end of the year party also. With just 2,000 naira, you can see Santa Claus right here, and guess what? With the same ticket, you gain entrance into Solutions 93.9 FM's annual Kiddies End of the Year party.
Party after party, after party after party.
Parents, schools, churches, and organizations. From December 1, 2023, Santa Claus will be here with goodie bags for your kids. With this token, you can allow your kids to experience the wonders of Christmas and the pleasurable end of the year season. If you demand, we can also transfer Santa Claus to your schools, your churches, and your organizations and anywhere at a discounted rate. All you have to do is reach out to us at 100 Obafemi Awolowo Way, Aweni House, Okeado, Ibadan. Or you can contact us on 0817-452-0785 or 0818-090-5832. Solutions 93.9 FM Santa's Grotto. Let the kids breathe.
My name na Taiwo Kuka.
My name na Kende Kuka.
We be twins.
We small. Mama and papa then they joke say now only one pikin then they expect. But not two of us them get.
Actually, na me then they expect to. Na she then get as a wolf.
I beg you.
Na me be the golden child.
Anyway, our life be like this Momo 100% recharge bonus. Where we say you go get double of any amount where you recharge.
Go recharge your MTN line now for Momo app or dial *671# now.
Make Momo summer you better bonus.
Download the Momo app now or dial *671# to enjoy. Momo, better pass cash.
When great minds meet, great ideas inspire and transform a great nation. Wherever you are, National Advertising Conference is calling.
So, join us. Let's share perspectives on how brand narratives are developing talents, inspiring alternatives, and supporting a more creative economy. Theme: Marketing Communication as an enabler of national transformation.
Yes, Abuja will be on standstill from December 6th to 8th, 2023. Venue: International Conference Center, Abuja. Time: 9 a.m. each day.
Register at www.nationaladvertisingconference.com.
National Advertising Conference 2023. Let's engage marketing communications for national transformation.
Turn up, let's turn the nation around.
You go explain, Taya. Feel the pressure now when you come to my face.
Francesca. It goes down with my disconnect.
Better rest. You don't try, you don't do. Better rest.
But baby, I don't know that number.
Chee! Hey!
Oh yeah, now, say it with your favorite lyrics on Spotify.
Angelique Joe, Africa, and still Kiko Sports Show, live on Solutions 939 FM. Remember, Solutions 939 FM is based in Ibadan, here in Nigeria. And remember, Nigeria is in Africa. In case you don't know, now you know. And let's also let you know games going down in Africa. Talking about the 2026 FIFA World Cup qualifiers. Qualifiers start tomorrow. In Africa, Namibia will be on the road against Equatorial Guinea. Rwanda hosts Zimbabwe, as DR Congo will take on Mauritania, and Ethiopia will take on Sierra Leone. And on 16th of November, Botswana will be up against Mozambique. Burundi will battle Gambia. Algeria hosts Somalia. Egypt will be up against Djibouti. Gabon battles Kenya. Super Eagles of Nigeria host Lesotho. Togo travels to play Sudan, and Cape Verde will be up against Angola. Now moving away from Africa this morning, let us look at update talking about women's football. About the women's football, that is the UEFA Women's Champions League games are scheduled for today. FC Rosengard women will take on Eintracht Frankfurt women, as Barcelona Feminine will be up against Benfica women. That's in the Group A. In Group B, SKN St. Paul 10 women will take on SK Brand women, while Slavia Praha women will take on Olympique Lyonnais women. Those are the fixtures for today. Now let's talk about Luis Suarez, Lionel Messi. Luis Suarez will return to Uruguay's national team for 2 South American World Cup qualifying games, including one at Argentina against Lionel Messi. Remember, these two players are bound to reunite in one team after leaving Barcelona, and that will be next season's MLS. And then Suarez will be joining Inter Miami. Not really a good news coming from Manchester United, as Manchester United pair Rasmus Højlund and Christian Eriksen have been withdrawn from the Denmark squad due to injury. Both players came off early in Saturday's 1-0 Premier League win over Luton at Old Trafford, for which manager Erik ten Hag was without 8 first-team players. Now talking about Barcelona, the sporting director of the club, Deco, says Xavi Hernandez remains the perfect coach for the club despite a recent slump in performances. Xavi guided Barcelona to the La Liga title last season, which was his first full campaign in charge of the club after taking over in 2021. But results this year have increased the pressure on his position. Now Villarreal have handed the reins to former coach Marcelo Garcia Toral. That is according to updates coming from the La Liga club yesterday. Well, Manchester United bosses are refusing to meet agents if they believe they are trying to pitch clients to replace Erik ten Hag as manager, meaning ten Hag is going nowhere. They're enjoying the job of this man. This is 923. We'll move to the other side of the show this morning. We'll look at headlines on the pages of Nigeria's newspapers. My name is OLADAPO Kunubi. We'll be right back. Do not go anywhere.
Is now right here at Solutions 93.9 FM, kids, and you can have a fantastic end of the year party also. With just 2,000 Naira, you can see Santa Claus right here, and guess what? With the same ticket, you gain entrance into Solutions 93.9 FM's annual Kiddies End of the Year party.
Party after party, after party, after party.
Parents, schools, churches, and organizations. From December 1, 2023, Santa Claus will be here with goodie bags for your kids. With this token, you can allow your kids to experience the wonders of Christmas and the pleasurable end of the year season. If you demand, we can also transfer Santa Claus to your schools, your churches, and your organizations and anywhere at a discounted rate. All you have to do is reach out to us at 100 Obafemi Awolowo Way, Aweni House, Okeado, Ibadan. Or you can contact us on 0817-452-0785 or 0818-090-5832. Solutions 93.9 FM Santa's Grotto. Let the kids breathe.
Radio is all about information, education, and entertainment.
Maybe that's before now. Solutions 93.9 FM has raised the standard of radio broadcast to preferring solutions in all human angle. 939 FM, the remedy.
Let's be dynamic with your morning update and make it better with Kickoff Sports Show, where we will be serving you all the latest from tennis, basketball, Formula One, football, exclusive interviews, and lots more.
Hamilton going for the move on Alonso at the 130. These two great side by side.
Martinelli! Oh yes! Gabriel Martinelli is back with a bang!
Headlines from Nigerian newspapers, behind the papers from the stand, analysis on burning trending issues across Nigeria and beyond.
The problem is not politics or tribalism, but corruption.
The governors will say, give us our own slot. The chairman of local government will say, give us our own slot. Who does those slots go to?
To your friend, they arrest you, they detain you, and they release you. That's all.
Hello, my name is OLADAPO Okunubi.
My name is Victory Onyedikachi.
My name is Adedamola LAFENWA.
And my name is Favor Oloruntola.
Join us weekdays 9 a.m. on your Remedy Radio dial, Solutions 939 FM.
Here, we make it different from the norm.
News, sports, entertainment. Top 100 music on your Remedy Radio dial. Solutions 93.9.
Do not touch that dial.
All right, the anxiety concerning the off-cycle elections have come and gone, and we know the winners, and we know those are on the other side, because the last election result that we were awaiting as of yesterday eventually came out, and we all know who won that election. Talking about the Bayelsa Gubo poll, Diri has been declared winner of the Gubo poll in Bayelsa State. It's AM Update on Solutions 93.9 FM. With that, I welcome you to the From the Daily segment, where we get to take you through some stories in some of today's national dailies. My name is Adedamola LAFENWA. Good morning, young striker.
Yeah, good morning, Laffy. I love the way you called young striker.
Yeah.
Because you are putting on a Arsenal jersey. You are sounding sporty. Don't worry, come and do Kickoff Sports Show. Maybe one of these days. I mean, we just need to create something different.
Yeah, definitely. If you can,
I'll come and present.
I can learn from the best.
I'll come and present Orin Agba.
Okay.
But
that would be nice.
I think
that would be nice.
Yes, at least I know some songs.
I would like to learn how to present sport as well. I would like to do.
Yes, most especially you.
But if I'm presenting, let me just ask: if I'm presenting sport, do I need to be on the fast pace?
It's not compulsory you be on the fast pace.
Okay, because I noticed it's been a trend.
Yes, but it depends on your style.
Oh, okay.
You know, what you can bring in, what makes it different, what makes you different from others.
Okay.
But I mean, you can't present sports and make it draggy as well.
Definitely, I know that.
Yeah, so, but it depends. There's money, you can slow the pace.
And as
depends on your sponsor.
As for the Ori Agba, you're welcome. Actually,
so if you are presenting Ori Agba, you must present it on a slow pace.
It doesn't have to be on a slow pace.
Okay, so I mean, there's no fast or slow. I mean, roads to presenting Ori Agba or sports.
Okay.
I see you.
Noted.
Okay, so looking at what is happening, I mean, a lot of people were talking more about the just concluded off-cycle election, but at the end of the day, it was more of the NLC going on strike, and I expected schools to go to follow NLC's order, but some schools, went on. Their normal duties today.
Remember a while ago, a few minutes ago, I was asking you
if the strike has started
because I didn't see anything. I mean, the roads were filled with cars, with vehicles.
So normal commercial activities,
normal commercial
ongoing.
Banks are opened and everything. I mean, at least the few banks I drove past this morning I saw them operating. So
okay,
let's keep our fingers crossed.
Well,
let's see how effective this.
Yes, that this will be. Ayode Jadishope will surely join us on the other side this morning. But a lot of people are saying that okay, is it because the president of the NLC, got harassed in Imo State, then Nigerians must suffer? That's the question a lot of people are asking. However, NLC is saying an attack on one is an attack on all. Now, we'll also look at the political situation in Nigeria. Also, we look at education, because the carpet line I'm seeing here is about WAEC going for using CBT's format. Well, these are more we look at. But let's just really, flip through some of the headlines on the front page.
Okay, I have the Vanguard and the Nigerian Tribune newspapers with me this morning. And starting from the Vanguard newspaper, talking about the nationwide strike that is to start today. NLC TUC begin nationwide strike today. And the right under that says, over brutalization of Ajaero, others. That's found on page 25. Plateau protesters storm Supreme Court over sack of 4 PDP members from National Assembly. Another one says Tinubu to NJC appoint qualified lawyers to Supreme Court Appeal Court bench. Page 9. And to the biggest story on the front page of the Vanguard newspaper this morning, shock as Saudi Arabia cancels visa on arrival for 264 Nigerians. Okay. Okay. Oh, it is Nigerians. Oh.
Yes, I know you don't like the headline, but
I had to pause. It's Nigerians, actually. Wow. Okay. Let me looking at some of the riders. We have this on passengers airborne back to Nigeria. We are investigating to see if any consular or aviation rule has been floated. Okay. Moving away from that, why colleges of education can't remit 40% to FG Treasury? Koesu. Page 9. Insecurity, you have done well. Ribadu tells CDS service chiefs. Page 8 of the Vanguard newspaper. Bayelsa, Imo, Kogi governorship polls. Triumphant Diri, Ododo, Uzodima unveil agenda. Okay. And the last one I'll be taking says that Tinubu orders withdrawal of policemen from VIPs. That story is found on page 8 of the Vanguard newspaper this morning.
Now going straight to the Nation newspaper this morning, experts counsel WAEC over computer-based WASC. And let's look at other headlines here. Federal government streamlines borrowing by states. And the red and yellow headline from the Nation newspaper this morning. Ex-UK PM Cameron joins Sunak's government as foreign secretary. And a banner headline coming from the Nation newspaper this morning. Strike not in nation's interest. Presidency cautions labor. And the writer to this headline. NLC TUC declare industrial action over assault on Ajaero. AGF respect court order. Now let's read some statements coming from the presidency and the NLC. Let's start with the NLC from the front page of the Nation newspaper. This is going to be indefinite until government at all levels wake up to their responsibility. From the presidency now, why would NLC and TUC decide to punish a whole country over a personal matter? Question mark. Okay, judges pay to go up. FCT to build quarters for judicial officers. Dairy defeats Silva to secure re-election. APC 7 others reject result. Uzodima Ododo unveil plans. Tinubu Buhari governors hail polls. You want to see the final result? Get the front page. Get a copy of the Nation newspaper this morning, and the result is down the front page. Let's go straight to the next newspaper.
Okay, the next newspaper is the Nigerian Tribune, and I have this one saying ports, railway, others to shut down as NLC TUC begin strike. Labor unions must respect subsisting court order. FG, why begin CBT exams with private candidates? Page 4. Outstanding NIMC debts threaten National Identity Card project. Page 4. Our 190 billion naira debt by market operators, others hampered NDPHC's operations. And another one says PDP's Diri wins Bayelsa Gubo poll, defeats APC Silver. Others. These and many more stories will be found on the pages of the Nigerian Tribune this morning.
Okay, punching down headlines from the Punch newspaper. Why I rejected 114% pay rise for judges. President. Okay. And Saudi Arabia revokes Air Peace passengers' visas in Jeddah. FG withdraws over 100,000 policemen from VIPs. Now, looking at the banner headline this morning, strike. FG threatens labor with contempt charge. NLC adamant. Riders. Nationwide strike indefinite. NLC boasts. FG fumes. Says labor disobeys court order. NLC TUC writes ASO. Electricity unions demand compliance. Justice for Gyro. I have my reservation. Electricity unions. When last did we have consistent power supply in Okeado here? Because, I mean, you look at it, you look at what is happening in our academic sector, you look at what is happening in the power sector. Okay, I will tell you more what happened over the weekend. The front page picture of the Punch.
I'm all ears, actually.
Okay. For the front page picture of the Punch newspaper this morning, we have the celebration in Kogi, Bayelsa, and Bayelsa State and Kogi. I was expecting Imo State celebration as well. However, one man is not happy with the decision and has his reservation about the all-cycle election that went down in Kogi State. Is none other than Senator Dino Melaye.
SDM.
Yes. Let's listen to him as we jump into the burning issue this morning.
It's about integrity. It is about the credibility of the referee. It's about the credibility of INEC and Mahmoud Yakubu. In 2019, the Abelo wrote results in Okene local government to the tune of 112,000 to the APC and less than 1,000 for the PDP. But when Beavers operated in the February election, where we voted for the National Assembly and presidential elections, in Okene local government, APC had 20,000 votes and the PDP have 12,000 votes. So in Okene local government, total vote cast was less than 40,000. This year, February, and in the elections yesterday, Okene local government alone voted about 150,000, close to 150,000 votes, because the governor was awarded 141,538 votes. So you now imagine the same local government that produced less than 40,000 votes in February, the same local government now is producing close to 150,000 votes. Then go back and check. INEC is shameless. INEC is oozing. The RF yesterday showed the correct accredited voters. And we've downloaded all that already. By today, they've started tampering with it. But what I have here is from the back end of INEC. And I challenge Mahmoud Yakubu and every staff of INEC to inconvert this document that I have.
Okay, we're talking about the strike action which is meant to commence today, but we just listened to Senator Dino Melaye there giving his observation and reservations about the just concluded Kogi Gubo poll where he came third. Why did you laugh?
No, it happens.
Okay.
It happens.
So,
Yes.
like I said yesterday, it's time for litigation. We should be expecting litigations very soon. And still talking about the strike action, I said this morning I noticed that some banks opened, but I drove past Capitol building, this NEPA
This morning.
office this morning, and I noticed that all the workers, I saw large crowd outside.
Outside. Okay.
The gate. I think the gate was
So
locked.
electricity workers can come out to say they want to go
on strike.
But they don't know what is happening in their environment. People are suffering. I was telling you, two
I know
bowls of soup got spoiled in my house last week. We had just light once. Since Monday, there was no light until Saturday for 4 hours. I know Adishokpa is there hanging on, and since Saturday for 4 hours, there's not been light. and you people want to go on strike. Are Nigerians not suffering? So it is easier for okay. But now what we are seeing here is, you know, the NOBFA, SANIP, ASUP. That is, we also have the MWUN, same as electricity workers to go on strike, no problem. But Comrade Ayode Jadishokwe is here. Not that I'm protesting, I'm just speaking my mind this morning.
Just calm down.
Good morning, Comrade. Comrade, are you there? Okay, we have to reconnect to Comrade Ayode Jadishokwe this morning.
Just calm down, Dapo.
No,
I know your grievances about the issue.
Although I also feel
for 2 bowls of soup to get spoiled.
Do you know how much? Okay, I was reading a particular report from, was it Vanguard or Punch newspaper yesterday, about how much it costs to prepare a bowl of soup. Or a bowl of, a bowl of stew.
You know, when sometimes I hear the fact that NEPA or this disco workers are going on strike, I begin to wonder. Some people will be like, "But they lost striking. Did we really?
Are we enjoying the services?
Are we going to enjoy your services?
Hello, good morning.
How many households are enjoying your services?
Comrade, you're there.
I think we have issues with the connection with Comrade Ajishokwe.
Hello, Comrade Ajishokwe, you there? Okay, let's we'll try and establish connection, but let Nigerians talk this morning. The phone lines are open 0909-888-9939 or 0912-222-2939. According to update from the Nigerian Labour Congress, the unions include the National Union of Bank, Insurance and Financial Institutions Employees, NOBFA, the Medical and Health Workers Union of Nigeria. And the
Can you hear me now?
Yes, we are hearing you. Comrade, thank you.
Loud and clear.
Loud and clear.
All right.
I hope that network providers are also not going on strike. Maybe the network you are using.
We hope not.
Okay. All right, Comrade. So let's first start with the NLC strike. And a lot of people are saying that should this be about Nigerians suffering because of one man, or don't you think the protest should have been in Imo State and not across Nigeria? Remember what happened last week, shutting down air services in Abuja?
When they declared that strike last week, I went down memory lane. And I remember in the days of Ayuba Waba, and you will also recall that NLC was split down the middle because of Ayuba Waba and Joe Ajaero. When the price of fuel was increased from 86 naira 50 kobo in May 2016 by Buhari administration to 145 naira, a strike was called. That strike was called off about a week after because it did not impact. It gained no traction. It produced no result for the Nigerian masses. The price of PMS remained at 145 naira. You will recall in that instance, we just got to the petrol station and we were told prices have changed. Yeah. We got no result. Since May 29 this year, when this government came into office, how many strikes have been called by NLC and to what effect have they been? I think this deployment of strike as a tool of labor is looking laughable now. I was looking at Osifo, the PUC chairman, that because they gave conditions to the presidency or to the federal government that those who assaulted Joe Ajaero should be prosecuted. The commissioner of police, or is it the area commander or whatever, the commander that led them, should be relieved of his duties and be prosecuted. I mean, is it a national strike that is next? Don't they know the cost in hundreds of billions daily when they call a strike on this economy that is standing on one leg? Are they conscious of their responsibilities? Or in whose interest? That is the big question. In whose interest? Is it in your interest? Is it in the interest of the man that wants to collect his money? The little money he has, he does cash transactions. In whose interest is the strike being called? And to rub salt into injury. They are involving financial institutions and they are involving the power and the power sector. The power sector that is, it is working in fits and starts. And you want to paralyze in whose interest? Because Joe Ajaero was assaulted. Let them. I mean, you can get private prosecutors to pursue that. Does it have to be a national strike that is looking laughable? There are issues, substantive issues, wage increase. What we got is a wage award. And how many people does it affect? Does the wage award affect you?
No.
It doesn't affect you. No. Fundamentals. Production, a productive economy. I tell you, we should not worry ourselves about the issue of the naira to the dollar exchange. If we were a productive economy, it is only because we are a consumptive economy that we are scared and so fearful about the exchange rate of the naira to the dollar. What is the exchange rate of the yen to the dollar? It is because we are not productive and we are dependent. We are a nation dependent on the dollar. Those are the issues that NLC and other labor centers should be addressing, not an assault on Wabara, and you want to paralyze a nation of 200 million people because of that. For God's sake, let's get serious.
Now, talking about paralyzing the nation, do you really feel this nationwide strike will really have any meaningful effect, or do you think it will be complied with?
Well, we saw the strike that was called in Imo. Was it effective? Did it impact? The union, they were not on the same page with the local chapter. And you see, you cannot have national without the federating unit. They are national because they have federating units from the state. So if you say a national action in Imo, are you on the same page with Imo? Do you think if they call a strike in Oyo State now, do you think the workers in Oyo State, do you think they are likely, with the award that the governor gave them 25,000 or so last week, do you think they are likely to comply? You understand? And then for such a frivolous thing, NLC and TUC or other labor centers should not completely lose it. They lost it a long time ago. We thought they were on their way back, to gaining traction. But with all these frivolities that they are in pursuit of. Look, let me tell you, if the government pursues that with contempt of court now, they're not going to get any sympathy from anywhere, They're not going to, because the next thing they will say, they're calling a strike. Let's get serious. I don't think it will have the necessary impact based on the frivolity.
All right.
Frivolity.
Okay, comrade, now let's get more serious this morning and let us quickly do a review of the activities of the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, at the just concluded all-cycle polls in Imo, Bayelsa, Kogi. If you're going to score INEC, what will be the score? And what do you think INEC did wrong ahead of the the next election that should be in 2027?
This is the one they call off-cycle election. They are staggered elections. We have 7 of them. And believe you me, I have President Jonathan say that we should go back to the basics, that elections should hold in one fell swoop. I disagree with that. It is clear that if you look at the security part of the logistics, 40,000 plus policemen were deployed in Kogi, 25,000 plus was deployed in Bayelsa, as small as Bayelsa is, and in Imo, 27,000 were deployed. If you add that together, that's about 100, close to 100,000 or thereabout. And knowing fully well that we have less than 500,000 population of policemen, and out of which you have orderlies, you have administrative officers. That means the operational people are probably less than about 300,000. And they do election in 3 states and deploy about 100,000. That tells you, security-wise, we do not have the logistics. Okay, you have the NSCDC, but when you start deploying immigration and customs for election purposes, of course, they are not trained into maintenance of law and order. That is not a fundamental. So when we do a general election nationwide in one fell swoop, security is always a challenge. That is number one. And then the issue of logistics. One of the resident electoral commissioners that I know, in the dead of the night, about 2 a.m., sent me a message that in Bayelsa, apparently he was serving in Bayelsa. In Bayelsa, some of their men that were deployed to a particular local government that, of course, Bayelsa is the water riverine area.
Riverine area.
They both capsized. They had the basic documents, papers and logistics. They both capsized. And you imagine that situation. The people at the other end are waiting for them. If they don't see them, some will be insinuating that they have diverted logistics. They are writing results somewhere. You understand? But the reality is that they were involved in an accident. Thank God the life was lost. Logistics nationwide. There are headquarters of local government that is probably 150 kilometers away from the capital. So that is the huge logistics that INEC has to deal with. It is no easy task to man and operate that in one fell swoop. I think INEC, from what we saw, IREV was, used, but INEC had told us that IREV is not officially the platform, for announcing results. Be that as it may, believe you me, I believe strongly. Maybe we should do it geopolitically. South do their own election in a particular day, maybe gubernatorial and state assembly, or even do gubernatorial separately from state assembly, so that people will know who, you understand, if you are voting governor, people vote party. If you are voting assembly, this is the man I want to vote for. They will do it separately. Governorship, this is the man I want to vote for. So all these things, I call it staggered elections. They call it staggered elections in the United States. The Senate of the United States, they don't all go for it. It is 1/3 of the Senate that goes for election, 1/3 of the House of Reps that goes for election. This guarantees continuity. Look at our National Assembly today. How many members of the House of Reps were there in the 9th Assembly? So continuity. So we should stagger election for continuity and integrity of the processes, so that the integrity will be, enhanced.
Okay.
Well, so far, right. And one thing about our politicians, I heard Melai is not the only one. Every loser, they are always dragging our national institutions. It is not nice dragging our national institutions, dragging INEC, dragging the judiciary. It is not nice.
So, comrade,
it is only when they win that INEC is fine. It is only when they win that the judiciary is perfect. It is not nice.
So, comrade, if you're going to rate, sorry for cutting in here because of our time. If you're going to rate INEC, if you're going to rate INEC with what happened in Kogi, what happened in Bayelsa, and what happened in Imo, what will be the scores for INEC?
They performed decently well, but that is not a good platform to rate them because there were only 3 states.
Okay.
Out of 36 states.
All right.
But on the basis of this election, they performed decently well compared to what happened in the general elections of 2023.
All right.
And March.
All right. They performed at least well. Over 10. Well. Decently well. Over 10.
That I'll give them 6.
6.
Yeah.
6 over 10. Okay, that is, above average. Well, comrade, Ayode Adishokwe, thank you very much for your time this morning. We'll talk more and look at another angle tomorrow. Thank you very much for your time for joining us.
Always a pleasure. To have a wonderful day.
All right, and you too. Well, comrade Ayode Adishokwe, there, giving us his analysis and his opinion this morning. Yes, what he's trending this morning is, what is happening, talking about Nigerian Labour Congress going on strike and some other, other unions. And, well, let's quickly get some reactions before wrapping up the program this morning. And this is a tweet from Shag Money on X saying, so if to say they no beat the NLC president's black and blue, if for order for this strike, Kai, I miss Adams Oshiomhole. Okay, who go touch Adams Oshiomhole? Since ASU don't join them, now to relax on my crib, eat, sleep. Okay. All right. There's another message here. Okay, me I don't talk. I'm saying say as then hit a gyro for Imo. Okay, come on. This is attacking. King Smith is saying, dear Nigerians, believe me, minding your business will not kill you. NLC president. Okay. And NLC strike, as usual, now innocent citizen go bear the burden. Okay. Okay. And this one says at Universal Nemesis is saying workers in Okigwe, Imo State haven't been paid salaries for months. That's a part of what NLC went to Imo to demonstrate for. No matter how much APC ridicules Nigeria, you can't beat up an NLC president without repercussions. NLC togetherness is their strength. I mean, we've got a lot of messages this morning, but because of our time, we'll have to wrap up the show. This is 9:55. And Damola LAFENWA is good doing this with you this morning.
I'll be
running AM updates with you
running
this
AM okay, I hardly do it on Tuesdays like this.
Yes, get used to it.
I'll get it. Okay.
All right. Well, AM updates will be back tomorrow morning. We kick off sports show at 9 o'clock, and we'll look at the headlines from 9:25, 9:30, and jump into burning issues. Well, coming up next right now is Iwaida with Babs.
And just before I let you go, maybe you should start warming your soup so that you won't come here to be saying that.
Do you know how much you sell gas? Laffy, I'm getting more angry. Do you know how much you sell gas? Do you know how much a liter of petrol is?
It's about 1,000 per kilo in my area. Well, my name is Damola LAFENWA. We'll keep on believing and hoping that things will get better.
Don't worry, I'm coming to your house. My name is OLADAPO. Could it be? Good morning, Nigerians.
Hold the person down, you go stay down to make sure you order one kind of prisoner too. Now why for these people, Lord? Them on the band down, say now describe the one. Now why for you people, Lord? I did go Market Square, I go get justice for there. My passion strong and my reason clean. I get in Nike for do things proper. To take your person job, you go there to work on. If you don't know yourself, you know if you talk, say you clever.
Great and progressive people of your state, hear this excited one. The Omoluabis of Jericho Businessmen Club, JBC, hereby invites all stakeholders and the general public to its first annual Socio-Economic Summit and Opportunity Fair, titled Driving Agricultural Transformation in Oyo State Through Value Chain Integration. Special guest of honor, His Excellency, Engineer Sheyi Makinde, the Executive Governor of Oyo State, Senator Abubakar Kyari, the Honorable Minister of Agriculture and Food Security, Chief Adebayo Adelabu, the Honorable Minister of Power. Our keynote speakers are Mrs. Yemisi Iroluye, CEO, South International Limited, Professor Banji Oyelaron Oyeyinka, Special Advisor on Industrialization to the President of the African Development Bank, Dr. Debo Akonde, Executive Advisor on Agribusiness and International Cooperation to the Executive Governor of Oyo State, and other distinguished personalities. Date, Friday, 24th of November, 2023. Venue, the Ibadan Civic Center, Agodi, Ibadan, Oyo State. Time, 9 a.m. To register for the summit, visit www.jdcibadan.org/summit for sponsorship and exhibition booth details. Contact 0909-403-0043. This summit is proudly supported by First Bank and Coca-Cola. Announcer, JBC Ibadan.
Arabi, Bossetio, Oto, Kawamura, Michela, Finderigao, Mura, Orebi, Etega Mura, Tishewa, Etega Mura, Tishel, Baba Re, Lolo, Yare. Lẹ́sílé kan, bàbá rẹ̀ ló kó lọ́wọ́ o, ìyá rẹ̀ lẹ́sílé kan.
Ẹ káàárọ̀ nílùú Ìbàdàn.
Ìbàdàn!
Solutions 93.9 FM.
Ètò aládùn máa dòde o. Ètò aládùn ìkórè ọ̀fẹ́fẹ́ o. Ìwà ẹ̀dá ni. Ìwà ẹ̀dá ni. Bóyá ẹwà kan fi nílẹ̀. Àjọgbádùn ètò yìí o. Ìwà ẹ̀dá ètò tó ládùn tí gbọ́ngbọ́n kan sí o. Ètò yìí kọ́ ni lọ́gbọ́n, ó fún ni lóye. Ètò yìí ń gorí afẹ́fẹ́ ní gbogbo ọjọ́ ìṣẹ́gun Tuesday látàgò 11 òwúrọ̀ sí 12 ọ̀sán. Pẹ̀lú ọmọ yín olólùfẹ́ yín Babátúndé Ọlápàdé The Great Babs lórí ìkànnì Solutions 93.9 FM. Ìwà ẹ̀dá ni. Ètò aládùn yìí máa dòde o. Ètò aládùn yìí kórè ọ̀fẹ́fẹ́ o. Ìwà ẹ̀dá ni. Ìwà ẹ̀dá ni. Bóyá ẹwà nǹkan fi nílẹ̀ kájọ gbádùn ètò yìí o.